As a child, you learn so much about the history of Hawaii. Kalaupapa was one of those stories my parents shared with me.
Peyton and I had a rare opportunity to visit a place few ever get to see. Kalaupapa Settlement is a small, isolated town built on the windward side of Kalaupapa Peninsula on the island of Molokai. When we flew over Kalaupapa, the beautiful, bright blue ocean complemented the majestic forest screens of the pali that protect the peninsula. Seeing all this beauty, you would never think that between 1866 and 1969, over 8,000 people were stricken with leprosy, also known as Hansen disease, were exiled here and died here. As we walked through the small, beautiful town, I couldn't imagine that this had been the land of disease and death.
My experience of Kalaupapa is always a very sacred experience. It is a very holy place, and even though there was such tragedy there in the days when it was an active settlement for leprosy patients, that suffering that happened there really was transformed into something very beautiful.
Starting in 1873, major improvements were made on Kalaupapa due to the arrival of Father Damien and Mother Marianne Cope. Father Damien and Mother Marianne were friends to those who thought they had no one. They didn't think of the patients as outcasts, but as people. Both Father Damien and Mother Marianne died on Kalaupapa, but their lives of devotion have served to inspire people around the world. Father Damien's grave lies in the cemetery next to St. Philomena Catholic Church and overlooks the ocean. This church was one of my favorites because there were so many amazing architectural details inside. When sitting in a pew, I could imagine the patient sitting here with lungs congested, spitting in the holes provided for them in the floor so they wouldn't have to leave during the Mass. Today, there are only 17 Hansen's patients still living on Kalaupapa. Gloria Marks is the one who has lived there for over 50 years. Her stories of her life are at times heartbreaking.
And then when my 6 months up, I packed my things. Then I went and see the nurse. I said, I'm ready to go home. He said, no, you cannot go. You cannot go home. You have to stay here until you're cured. I said, till I'm cured, you folks lie to me. You folks tell me I'll be there for 6 months. So then they say, well, this is how the deal go, you know.
When talking with Gloria, she really made me realize how people till this day are still prejudiced and make judgments about people based on what they look like. My brother is autistic. Many people judge him or even laugh at him. It hurts me to realize how cruel some people can be to others that they know nothing about. This is what Hansen's disease patients live with their entire lives.
Kalaupapa, once a community in isolation, now serves as a place for education and contemplation. It is a place where many families in Hawaii reconnect with relatives once considered lost. It is a place where the land has the power to heal. It is a place where each of us can reconsider our attitudes to people with disabilities or illnesses. It is up to us to never forget the legacy of Kalaupapa. Reporting for HIKI from St. Francis School on Oahu, I am Peyton Cronus.
And I'm KELSEA Guinness.